get the right regulatory framework, if you get the right relationship with the incumbent, and we can talk about that, so that you can have, so that at least the macro environment you can operate. There's no constant roadblocks. There is no need, there's no such thing as a critical size for a telecom business. You can be a profitable telecom business with 5,000 customers, 80,000 customers, or 1 million. Iliad was profitable with 50,000 customers back in 2001. We turned to profitability in 2001. If you get the right cost structure, which is supposed to be lean, it's not a big business, and you can very quickly reach profitability and then attract the adequate financing, because then you start developing very simple models where you can go to the banks and show that it's a utility type business, that you get right. But again, you have to determine which investment you want to make, which capex you want to put in the business, and those are battles you don't have to be mistaken. Ownership of the network is important or not, we can discuss about that. There's no obligation to own certain type of the network. So you can leave the big capex for a later stage of your development, when you want to play inside the network of the incumbent operator, showing as much professionalism as possible, as much unity is quite important. Showing that the people you're going to send into the network are trained, are adequate, because you win a lot of trust also at the lower levels of the organization. Getting a good level of participation at the CEO level is important, but it's not what makes the feasibility on the ground. I mean, we did a lot of that work sometimes with our competitors, sometimes on our own, showing we knew what we were doing, making sure we sent the right people, and it goes really from the way they're dressed to the badges they wear, to the equipment they have with them. It's all the small things that make them appear that when they go inside the incumbent, they do it professionally. And then I would say it was also a question for us with the regulator of picking our battles and making sure we were not fighting all the battles at the same time. As I said, the number one battle, once the price was set correctly, the number one battle for us was the access to the local exchanges. The latest battle we fought was leaving aside the fiber deployment, but one of the latest battles we fought was to get a rental agreement from France Telecom on dark fiber. So for many years, we could only rent capacity from France Telecom, and now we can rent dark fiber from them and put our own equipment on it. But that's a penultimate battle, if you want. That's something that would have been quite silly to fight from the very beginning. But some alternative operators wanted to fight that battle in the beginning. So they were, in a way, prioritizing poorly, if you want. So I think prioritizing and showing a great level of professionalism when you interact with the incumbent goes a